He is the one-punch man, an ordinary human who turned into the strongest being in the world simply through 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every day. But behind his absolute power, Saitama is not just a parody of a superhero. He is a symbol of existential emptiness, the absurdity of life, and the search for meaning in an unbalanced world. As always, we will break him down through 6 pillars: psychology, philosophy, sociology, morality, idealism, and inspiration. Psychologically, Saitama is an extreme example of hedonic adaptation, the phenomenon where things that once made us happy gradually lose their meaning because we get used to them. At first, he dreamed of becoming a hero just for fun, but after reaching the peak of power, he instead fell into emptiness. No more challenges, no more enemies who could excite him. This is called existential boredom, the emptiness that arises when life goals are achieved too quickly. Saitama looks apathetic, lazy, even silly. But behind that blank stare, there's a deep psychological wound. He no longer feels like part of the world. His greatest enemy is not Boros nor Guru, but the void within himself. Uniquely, even though his power is godlike, Saitama never falls into God complex syndrome. He never thinks of himself as above others, never craves recognition, and never seeks to dominate anyone. He keeps living simply, shopping for discounts, playing video games, chatting casually with Genos. Albert Camus once said, "Life is absurd, but that is precisely where its meaning lies." Saitama is the embodiment of that absurdity. He possesses limitless strength, yet loses the meaning of life. Still, he chooses to live simply, shopping for discounts, gaming, and joking around with Genos. From Saitama, we learn that even when life feels empty, we can still create small meanings that make it worth living. His philosophy is simple. Power is not everything. Even being the strongest doesn't automatically make your life more meaningful. From a sociological perspective, Saitama is a symbol of injustice in social structures. Although he is the strongest hero, society, through the Hero Association, judges him by reputation, rank, and popularity, not by his actual contribution. This is similar to Max Weber's critique of formal authority. Power is often shaped by bureaucracy rather than true capability. Saitama is often mocked, underestimated, even misunderstood. Yet without him, the world would have been destroyed many times over. This phenomenon reflects social reality. Often those who truly contribute are not recognized, while the popular ones are glorified. Morally, Saitama is unique. He never fights for recognition, money, or status. He fights only because it is the right thing to do. However, his morality is also very minimalist. He has no ambition to be a god or a grand symbol of justice. He just wants to live peacefully while occasionally fighting monsters. This makes Saitama more human than other heroes. He doesn't see himself as a savior, but simply as an ordinary guy who happens to be very strong. Ethically, this can be linked to deontology, doing something because it is a duty, not for reward. Saitama's idealism lies in his simplicity. He believes being a hero is not about who is most famous, but who continues to do the right thing even when no one is watching. He became a hero just for fun. For many, this sounds silly, but behind it lies a sincere idealism, that doing good does not always need a grand reason. Saitama is the antithesis of the cliché hero. He doesn't need traumatic motivation or a tragic past. From his simplicity, he teaches the true meaning of heroism. So what inspiration can we take from Saitama? First, that power without purpose is empty. Life needs meaning, not just achievement. Second, that life is often absurd. Sometimes we achieve something but feel empty. That's when we are challenged to create our own meaning. Saitama reminds us, even if the world underestimates you, even if no one acknowledges your deeds, keep doing what's right. Because in the end, true value is not in the eyes of others, but within yourself. Saitama, the strongest man, the limitless hero, and a symbol of the absurdity of modern life. He is proof that even in emptiness, we can still find meaning. If there's another character you'd like us to analyze, write it in the comments. And remember, in every story, there's always meaning worth sharing. See you in the next episode of Beyond Characters.